friends and family.
It's all about sharing a feast and cheers.
It's always been happy cause the children are dear.
It's all about peace every time of the year.
If only I could see your face again, not behind the screen at the other end.
If only we could party, kick back your boots, just let me.
Wishing Christmas time, we'll be together.
It's all about the family. It's all about TNC. What? It's all about the family. Don't fret, don't sweat. You know what it is, cause you know, and I know we'll be together
We'll
again.
go together to be together. It's Christmas time once again, and you know how we'll begin. Spread love and receive blessings from above.
If only I could see your face again, not behind the screen at the other end. If only we could party, kick back your boots, just let me.
Wishing Christmas time, we'd be together again.
Wishing Christmas time, we'll be together again.
The new channel. The new channel. Hashtag TNC Now.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following shows are those of the host, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Fanfare! Good morning, everyone. Hello and welcome to the new channel. Our passion is to transform a community that sees all things new. I am Ellen Perez, streaming live here in Pasig City, your host, and great day to everyone. You're watching Women at Work. Ang galing mo. Panalo ka. Good morning once again, Funfair! Hello everyone! It's great to be back. Kamusta po kayo? This is your host, Coach Ellen Perez, and it's a beautiful Monday morning. Hello everyone! I'm streaming live here in Pasig City. Kamusta po kayo? It's a beautiful Monday, and I know everyone is in the fever of Miss Universe because, of course, as we all know, I think we are already on the top 5. Yun pala yung update ko. Kamusta po kayo? This is your host, Ellen Perez, and of course, we are here in Women at Work. Ang galing mo, panalo ka. Thank you so much, Miss Apple and TNC family, for once again having me here. And I hope and pray magtuloy-tuloy to for next year, all right? And of course, we want to share with you women empowerment, women goal, and of course, to highlight Filipinas all over the world, ayan, all over the globe in their different success stories. Kasi naman, of course, as we all know, Women at Work is a streaming show where we continue to educate, ayan, encourage, empower, and elevate women in different industries across the globe, across the universe, all right? And of course, knowing their purposes, their calling, flexibility, and of course, women wants real, authentic leadership opportunities. Kaya naman, sit back and relax, di ba? Enjoy the 1 hour show of Women at Work because of course, Filipinas, ang galing mo, panalo ka all over the globe. I mean, the universe rather. Ayan, of course, Women at Work is also committed into meaningful connections, supporting other women and equal opportunities to everyone. So if you feel like sharing this video, please do so. Sharing is caring. Use different hashtags like See the New You, Woman Empower, Women at Work at TNC, hashtag TNC Now, All Things New, and hashtags Be the New You. Kamusta po kayo? Comment down below where you at, what you're doing, if you have any update with Miss Universe, how's everything? I know mga career women out there is already going out, starting to go to their office. Ingat tayo, COVID is still there, but of course, still grateful because we're able to go out already. Yan, still bring your alcohols, hand washing, and face mask. All right. And namiss ko talaga itong Women at Work and I've been hoping and praying for this. Thank you so much once again, Miss Apple and TNC family, for this wonderful blessing opportunity. And today, we have our Christmas special for TNC. All right? For Women at Work, ang galing mo, panalo ka. Funfair once again. Because our guest is very special at I really look nung I was asked to do a special for TNC for Women at Work for Christmas special. I thought about it and prayed for this. And I wanted a guest really who would illuminate, crystallize God's transformation. Alright? Alam kong maraming kababaihan sa atin ang naggugulumihanan kung paano ba natin tatahakin ang career natin, right? And today's episode is entitled, The Miss You in Me. Ayan. Ano nga ba ang Miss Universe sa inyo? How could you be the Miss Universe that you are? Right? Comment down below, share us your thoughts, and let us know where you at and how are you finding our episode for today. So, without further ado, I'm so excited to introduce and have our guest. Makachika natin siya, makamustahan, at ma-inspire at ma-encourage tayo at ma-empower sa kanyang career journey, pati na rin sa kanyang personal life. I'm pretty much sure everyone will also be, blessed with her testimony. Without further ado, introducing our brief background to our special guest for today. She is a television and film actress and a voiceover artist. All right. And she is also a seasoned events host and is currently the host for 700 Club Asia on GMA and the online show Kapit Lang, which I've guested last June of this year, and I've met her through that. And she is happily married to Fidel, a pastor, and they have a 2-year-old daughter named Milana. Without further ado, Funfair, Women at Work, let's welcome Miss Sonjia Calit-Kakilala.
Unfair. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me here. Sa ano,
Thank
I'm
you.
honored to hear naman. Christmas special pala to, no?
Yes, I'm on season break right now and hoping in prayer for sponsors para matuloy tayo next year. God's will in
Yes.
perfect time. And thank you for saying yes, Miss Sonja. I
Yes,
know that
no
you will
problem.
be alam kong maraming mga kababaihan ngayon ang nanonood sa atin na talaga namang may inspire sa kwento mo. Alam mo ngayon, di ba season of Miss Universe, talagang lahat ngayon they wanted to have that crown of Miss You and Me. But before we talk about that, let us know. Ang ganda ng portfolio mo, di ba? All andun lahat, di ba? Endorsers, endorser, host, speaker, actress, ang dami. Ito ba nung bata ka? Ito talaga yung pangarap mo, Miss Sonja?
As far as I can remember, Coach Ellen, as young as 3 years old, my dream was to be on TV. I wanted to be an actress. As in, ako yung, pag may napanood akong show, pupunta ako sa kwarto namin, aartihin ko yung mga, memorize ko yung mga lina, ina-acting ko siya sa mirror. Tapos, ang paborito kong play nun, di ba mga bata na mahilig sa Barbie, dadamag na nila si Barbie. Ayoko nung gusto ko ako si Barbie, susutin ko yung damit ng nanay ko, magpa-fashion show ako sa room. Yun talaga, pangarap ko yun. As far as I can remember, 3 years old, all I wanted to be was be on TV. I wanted to perform. I wanted to, yung mga alam mo kumakanta nun sa mga That's Entertainment, mga asa, pwede ko babanggitin. Basta yung mga napapanood nating
Yes.
variety show, ginagawa ko lahat yun. 3 years old pa lang ako. And I would really tell my mom, Mommy, gusto ko maging artista. Tapos sabi niya, sige anak, why not? Pero magtapos ka ng pag-aaral mo. So I never got to pursue all that until I graduated college. And good for me, para I realized there was so much wisdom in that pala. Yun. So ayoko na
Ang
i-spoil
galing.
lahat. Ate ko na ibang mong question. Masyado ko madaldal.
Thank you, Miss Sonja, for sharing that. Nakakatuwang marinig, no? So, I was about to ask nga, how's the family support? So, at 2 or 3 years old, you know already what your heart's desire is. So,
Mm.
kamusta naman yung family mo? Your siblings, or yun nga, kinuwento mo, your mom is on the go. Go lang, sige. Do
Mm.
that. Kamusta
Oo.
yung support system? Aside from, of course, the condition na kailangan tapusin mo yung pag-aaral
Mm,
mo.
mm. I think I know yung mommy ko parang deep down, kung pwede lang siguro na wag akong mapunta sa entertainment industry, yun yung gusto niya. Pero kasi siyempre, andun din siya sa point na as a parent, parang ayaw niya i-force yung gusto niya sa mga anak niya. So, sige kung anong gusto niyo, go kayo dyan. I will support you. But I think it was hard for my mom to swallow it because, Miss Ellen, I, after high school dito sa Philippines, I migrated to the US. So I studied college in California. I took up nursing. So I was already working as a registered nurse sa Amerika. Can you imagine, parang single, tapos okay naman yung kita ko. And every Filipino in the hospital that I worked with would say, "You're crazy. Why would you go back to the Philippines? You're already a nurse here. Everybody wants to be a nurse in the United States." But my mom naman, yung support naman niya, was, sige, okay lang. Kasi bata pa naman ako noon eh. I was in my early 20s. So sabi ko, sige, if it doesn't work out, I could always go back and be a nurse again since up to now, I have my license, no? So I knew it was hard for her to see me na umuwi ako dito sa Pilipinas mag-isa. Wala akong family dito. Tapos naalala ko noon, nung nahihirapan na ako, hindi ako makabook masyado ng trabaho. Umuwi ako dito, umiiyak ako sa kanya. I was so heartbroken with the reality of what I was facing. Sabi ko, uwi na lang ako dyan, mami. Magtatrabaho na lang ako dyan. Umiiyak talaga ako. Tapos sabi niya, okay, sige. Tapos ka na bang umiyak? Oo, tapos na. O sige, huwag kang babalik dito. Sinimulan mo, panindigan mo, kaya mo yan. And so, parang natauhan ako, o nga, no? Tapos sabi ng nanay ko sa akin, alam mo, okay lang umiyak, anak. Okay lang umiyak. Pero wag na wag kang susuko. Hindi tayo pwede sumuko. We can cry, but we never give up. So that's up to now one of the things that naipasa sa akin ng nanay ko, yung lesson na yun. Okay lang umiyak, basta lumalaban ka. Tas yung sisters ko, I'm the youngest of 3 girls. yung isa kong ate, yung panganay namin, nung nasa Amerika pa ako, sabi niya, Sonj, kung gusto mo talagang mag-artista, kung gusto mo talaga na i-pursue, start somewhere, nandito ka, mag-aral ka, gamitin mo yung sweldo mo, mag-aral ka ng acting. So I actually took up acting lessons in Los Angeles. With very good coaches kasi nga ano naman single ako noon, yung kita ko okay naman, so I was able to fund some schooling for myself. And then nung 2010, that's when I moved back to the Philippines, of course with much prayer. I was very scared kasi umalis ako ng Pilipinas 15, 16 years old ako, wala naman akong alam masyado sa Manila kundi yung language. Magaling na ako mag-Filipino kasi dito ako lumaki, pero growing up, bahay school lang naman ako. So ayun, mga ganong bagay. But my family was very supportive of me. Yun.
Wow, very empowering story, no, Sonja? Isa ka rin palang tunay na bagong bayani sa ngayon, 'di ba? Bilang frontliner nurse, 'di ba? Himay-himayin natin. Ang ganda lang kasi ng kwento mo. You know, a lot of young women out there who's watching us right now can get that encouragement from you and what your mother said na okay lang umiyak basta wag tayong susuko or wag mag-give up. I couldn't imagine myself, going out of the country at 16 or whatnot. So, paano yun? Ikaw ba nag-adjust? I mean, like, yung titirahan, yung syempre, you have to do all your laundries, yung pag-aasikaso mo ng pag-enroll. Ikaw lahat doon, di ba?
Coach Ellen, no. At 16, I was with my family when we moved. But moving back to the Philippines, ako lang mag-isa.
Ikaw lang mag-isa. So, when you
umuwi ako ulit ng Pilipinas. Kasi tumira na ako doon mga 8 years ako sa
with
US.
With your family.
With my family.
So, pero syempre, di ba, kahit papano, at least it's good na kasama mo ang family mo sa USA. But the thing there is also yung nurse ka na. Ano yung, I mean, di ba, sabi nga ng mga kasamahan mo, mga kilalang Filipinos, normally kasi dito sa atin din, magna-nurse yan for greener pasture, want to go to different countries, di ba? So, ano yung, did you pray for it? How did you know na kailangan mo talagang bumalik mag-isa rito at start anew? Motivation mo to, okay, I need to I need to better myself into this craft that I want, mag-aaral ako. Ano yung ingredients in between of that? Is there prayer involved? Ano yung mga ginawa mo?
That's a very good question. So sabi ko nga, I've always had that dream. Sabi ko, nung college ako, nag-aaral ako, kinikwento ko lagi sa friends ko, mag-iipon lang ako, uwi ako ng Pilipinas, mag-aartista talaga ako doon. Pero, nung college din ako, I came to know the Lord. I was 18 years old, so I really came to know Him. And in the process of getting to know God, sabi ko, Lord, all my dreams are yours. All my desires are yours. If they're not from you, you take them away. I don't want to pursue something just out of my own desires because I want to live a life that's honoring for you. I want to live a life that's glorifying to you. And if what I choose to do in life do not honor you, wag na. And so, hindi ko alam magiging course ko. So, yung finishing school, Coach Ellie, kahit gusto ko mag-artista, I knew I needed to finish school. I wanted to honor my parents because the Bible says, you honor your parents and and you will live a long and prosperous life. So it's one of the 10 commandments that comes with a promise. So I wanted to honor my parents with that. And then, nung nag-work na ako, nandun pa rin sa isip ko, Lord, uwi ba ako ng Pilipinas? Pero ayoko ng mangarap lang for myself. So, if you want me to go back to the Philippines, you make it happen. And so, nanonood ako ng The Filipino Channel, nanood ako ng, I forgot the show, ASAP ba yata yun, or the What's Up, si Tony Gonzaga yung host. So, napapanood ko si Tony Gonzaga. Tapos, sabi ko, Lord, may desire talaga ako mag-artista. Pero, kung hindi galing sa'yo, wag na lang. Ikaw mag-open ng doors. No kidding, mga 2 weeks later, somebody from our church said, Sonja, uwi ako ng Philippines this coming, mga months, mga 3-4 months from then daw. Tapos sabi, gusto mo sumama? Kasi dati daw siyang manager sa Pilipinas. If I go with her, pwede na ako introduce or i-connect sa mga tao na nandito, ganyan. Ay ko, uy, wow, sige Lord. Pag-pray natin na I prayed, I fasted, I really, kasi sabi ko, okay naman yung buhay ko sa Amerika. Nag-aaral naman ako mag-acting. Um, I was doing some commercials there for our kababayans, yung mga long distance company. Sa pinapanood lang sa TFC. Tapos
Wow.
yun, in praying, I was fasting, and my heart was really to hear the voice of God. And it was gonna be a life-changing moment for a 22, 23-year-old girl who had something going on in the US as a career. I was a nurse. I was a
Yes, indeed.
registered nurse, and I was starting to train younger nurses, ganyan. And I knew in my heart, if I stayed in the US, it would have been a disobedience to God. God had wanted me to jump off the boat and said, do not be afraid. I will be with you wherever you go. And so, umuwi ako ng Pilipinas. Tapos, I gave myself 2 weeks to go back to the US to quit my job and, to wrap things up. Tapos nung umuwi naman ako ng Philippines, parang yung mga wala naman talagang nangyari na na-meet ko or alam mo yon, alam mo yon, wala talaga. Tapos ako, Lord, dinala mo ako sa Pilipinas, wala akong pera, wala akong anong gagawin ko dito. But God just wanted me, pero dahil alam ko, sure ako na pinauwi ako ni God sa Philippines, I had to stick it out with Him and trust Him just enough light for the step that I was on. And always ready to let go of anything, to let go of my dreams if He wants me to. And up to now, that has been my attitude. Lord, if this is not for me anymore, you take it away. I'm okay. I'm okay wherever you take me. My career does not define me. It's my relationship with God that defines who I am. So I hold on loosely to these dreams. Yes, there are dreams that I want, but I hold on very loosely to them because at the end of the day, I want a life that honors God.
Beautiful, very well said, Miss Sonja. Kaya naman, fanfare to that. Nakakatuwa naman marinig yon, di ba? Kasi that's exactly the picture on how God play a role in your career, di ba? Yun na yun eh. Kumbaga, true enough as what you have said, prayers, obedience, and really finding your core, 'di ba? Aanuhin mo nga naman tong mga ibang privileges or opportunities sa darating sa iyo kung halimbawa namang it would lead you to not having that relationship with God. Tama?
You're right. That's right.
Ayan. So, dun sa mga viewers natin, just comment down below if you have any questions to Miss Sonja or let's say anything that's, like a aha moment, di ba? Anything na talaga namang would inspire you. Let's show some pictures of your career journey. Ayan. And kwentuhan mo naman kami ng konti dito. Nakakatuwa namang makita itong mga photos mong to. Eto, kamusta naman ang pagkakapinyo ng Miss World natin habang Miss Universe ngayon? At mukhang
I know.
maganda ang bonding nyo rin ni Angel Oxygen. What is this? What's happening in this
Okay,
photos?
so the photo with Angel muna and Aaron Villena, this was for The Legal Wife. This was my first teleserye. I think first teleserye. I auditioned for it. So, nung nag-audition ako for Direk Rory and nandun ba si Direk Dado din ba? Or, basta that business, that with the business unit head ng ABS, yung team na yan, I believe it's Star Creatives. I was cast for the role of Gwen. So, sister-in-law ni Angel Locsin, na battered wife ni Joanne Bascon. And then, ito na yung parang sobrang happy na ako dito kasi gusto ko talaga umarte. Sabi ko, finally, may na ako, ito, teleserye, ganyan. And then, habang pa-end na yung show, na-engage ako. So, yung mga tao doon parang, kakateleserye mo lang, ikakasal ka na. Parang mawawalan ka na ng career ka agad. Parang gano'n. Pero I knew as well naman na it was God's will for me to marry my husband now, di ba? So, ibang kwento na yung love life ko.
Maya-maya yan, tatalakayin natin yan.
With Megan Yang, oh my gosh, she's just the nicest person. This was for The Mighty Yaya. I played the role of her friend. So, directed by, oh my gosh, sa dulo na ng dila ko. Mamaya na. Direct Joey Reyes. This was really fun to do. I got to talk, I think more than the fun in acting and ano experience, it was really getting to chat with Megan Young, and I became a fan of hers instantly kasi sobrang down to earth niya talaga. Kahit na Miss World siya, nasa earth siya. nasa, ano siya lang,
She's
yan.
grounded, very grounded.
She's grounded. So, yan ang sa acting side. Kasi I was doing a lot of commercials before this. I did theater. I did some commercials before these things. But these are some of the very memorable projects that I've done on TV and in film.
What are your lessons in this career growth of yours, Sonja? Yung bang, 'di ba, doing commercial is different from doing
Yes, very different.
stage play or whatnot, and
Mhm.
even teleserye. What are the
Mhm.
lessons learned? I mean, like, yun nga, bukod
Life
sa talaga,
lessons or
oo,
work lessons?
life and work lessons as well,
Okay,
both.
sige. I think it's also, I think again, going back to being very flexible and Lord, ano ba talaga? Kasi, I'm at a season in my life na, syempre, I'm a wife now, I'm a mom. May offer sa akin mag-taping again, teleserye. Pero sabi ko, Lord, tama ba yun? Mawawalay ako sa pamilya ko ng 3 weeks at a time. Parang sino mag-aalaga sa family ko? Wala namang kaming helper. So, nandun lang na I have to honor my current season right now in my life na parang I can't just dahil lang gusto ko siya gagawin ko siya. Again, it's going back to, Lord, what do you want for me? So, I have to be very flexible to that. And again, holding on loosely to the desires that I want, na pagdating sa Panginoon, walang tapon, walang sayang. There are no wasted opportunities because you can confidently say no or turn away from certain projects knowing that it is God who holds my career. Ultimately, God is my manager. God is the one who directs my career. So I have to ask him, Lord, go ba ako dito o hindi? O step back tayo, wag. So lately, there are more hosting opportunities for me. That's what I've been doing more. I've done, in the pandemic, I've also done a few commercials, but it's mostly hosting season for me now. As you've mentioned kanina for GMA and for our online shows in CBN Asia. So being very flexible to that and really being open to where God is leading you and trusting where God is leading you in the current season that you are in. Yun yung major na mga natutunan ko in this career, really.
Thank you so much, Sonja, no, for that empowering words and really very inspiring. Kaya naman, sit back and relax to all our viewers who are watching us. We'll just have a commercial break and we'll be right back. More of transformational stories of Miss Sonjia Calit as we come back with the break. See you once again, Women at Work. Ang galing mo, panalo ka. Welcome back. Good morning once again. This is your host, Ellen Perez. Women at Work, ang galing mo. Panalo ka. Fun fair! All right. Kamusta po kayo? I know you're enjoying our show, our very special Christmas Women at Work episode. Maraming maraming salamat. Comment down below your where you at, ano po yung mga questions nyo, or anything that really inspires you, or in the future, what do you want to see in Women at Work? Ibahagi niyo po yan, of course, and we'll look into it. And hopefully by next year, we'll be really going on our second season. All right. So before anything else, we'd like to make some announcements. TNC is, of course, a live stream platform of inspirational shows for people on the go. And our mission is to inspire and transform the lives of our viewers through engaging, authentic, and original content. Our channel is a responsible global 24 by 7 publication that showcases Filipino talent, global influencers, promotes cultural intelligence and ingenuity. Our passion transforms a community channel that sees all things new. Currently, ang TNC po ay meron na pong around 112,000 followers in FB and going second year of strong streaming channel. Fun fair with that. Diba? Ang galing talaga. And, of course, um, letting you know that, of course, TNC is a live stream platform of online shows for people on the go, as I have mentioned earlier. So please watch all our shows as seen on the screen. Imagine having your own show, your own playlist, your own content, but we make it easier for you. And of course, TNC aims to transform the lives of our viewers through engaging, authentic, and original content. Our vision is to become global, 24 by 7 live stream channel that showcase, of course, Filipino talent, global influencers, cultural intelligence, and ingenuity. TNC, the new channel, is a face live via Facebook or YouTube. You can also follow us in Instagram, listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Just search for hashtag TNC Now. All right. And for sponsorships, please don't hesitate to email us at TNC at thenewchannel.com. Ayan, ulitin ko po for sponsorships, please send us your email at thenewchannel.com, or you can send us direct message dito po sa Facebook ng The New Channel, TNC. And of course, we want everyone and all of you, our viewers, to enjoy these life-changing shows because, of course, you are valuable to all of us because we made them for you. Maraming maraming salamat po. And once again, Women at Work is, of course, a show that educates, encourages, and empower women across the globe. All right? And our mission is, of course, to have a equal opportunities to all women, to all Filipinas out there. So hopefully, by next year, magkasama-sama tayo for Women at Work Season 2. All right. Moving forward once again, let's have our special guest, Miss Sonjia. Hello.
Hello! Ayan.
Fun fair. Welcome back, Miss Sonjia. And andito na tayo sa sinasabi mo ang career journey mo na kumbaga ito na yung part na kumbaga transformational in a sense na eto kasi 'di ba so many things are going on and then you're praying for it. Hindi ka pwedeng makatanggap din ng mga projects or whatnot na it will deviate your values of, taking care and prioritizing your family. So, let's show up the photos of Miss Sonjia, yung kanyang hosting careers na right now, yung kanyang hosting career, and give us some stories, inputs, ayan. As you all know to our viewers, ayan, nakita nyo naman, Boundless Grace and 700 Club Asia host. At talaga namang answered prayer to, I believe.
Yeah.
Paano nagsimula ang career mo nito, Miss Sonjia? Paano nagsimula? Ano yung mga winning moments mo? How did you pray for it?
Hosting for these shows or my career as a host in general?
Siguro simulan natin as a host in general and then for these shows. Paano ka napunta dyan?
Well, my first job, actually, nung umuwi ako ng Philippines, 2010, my first job was a hosting job, actually. It was for the TV coverage of the Sketcher Street Dance Battle noon, for the ETC channel. So, hinost ko yung TV coverage noon. And then, na-discover ko, oh, masaya pala talaga to. Kasi I knew I could, ever since naman bata ko, I knew I could talk. I knew I could speak. Parang high school pa lang, ano ko yan, lagi akong yung pinapasalita sa nag-MC ng mga school programs or, so I knew it was something I could do. I just didn't realize, sabi ko, ay masaya pala, it's not something I could just do. It was something I have fun doing. So being a host. And then nga, nung college ako, di ba, I came to know the Lord. Nanonood kami ng mami ko noon ng The 700 Club Asia. Tapos sabi ko, mami, no, parang maganda if mag-host ako ng show na yan. Parang nakaka-inspire. O I get to talk to people na who have inspiring stories. And then, ang dami ako matututunan as well. And so, nung umuwi ako dito, I met some people, CBN Asia, it was Sir Ico Gonzalez, because we were from the same church. So, pag may mga special project siya, tinatap niya ako. Una kong work with CBN Asia was umarte ako for one of their telesines. I was the leading lady doon nung guy who was being, na siya yung bida, so ako yung leading lady niya. Yun, tapos pag may mga special, tinatap nila ako hanggang sa they started asking me to host for some of their special programs like yung live telethon. And then, I starred again as a lead naman for one of their telesines. So after that, they interviewed me on the 700 Club Asia to promote the show. And then eventually, they started to ask me to be a special host hanggang sa naging regular host na ako ng The 700 Club Asia. Tapos na-realize ko, no, parang sinabihan ko si Lord no ng mga college ako, parang masaya mag-host dito. Tapos I didn't realize na parang, ito na, I'm hosting for The 700 Club Asia. And last year through the pandemic, we birthed online shows as well. And I'm one of dalawa lang naman kami ni Ico Gonzalez na host ng Kapit Lang. So nag-alternate kami doon. That's the main online show that I host. But I also host some of their online shows if needed. So I host events and I host for TV and online as well. Yun, in a brief sense, that's my hosting journey.
Nakakatuwang pakinggan, no? Because really how God makes your dream come true as well. And yung faith, of course, and at the same time, the value of really, because yun nga, there are works that you need to say no, so that you can say yes to other opportunities that are really God's
right.
working on you, di ba?
Yes.
And I'm also honored and privileged and humbled na you interviewed me and I guested in Kapit Lang, and thank you so much for
Yes.
that. Tanong ko, Sonjia, how does it feel? Anong difference nang hindi ikaw ang nag-i-interview or nag-host? How do you feel about it?
Was less concerns kasi hindi ako yung nagna-navigate ng show. Kumbaga kasi pag ikaw ang host ng show, ikaw yung kapitan ng barko, ikaw magdidirect,
Yes.
ikaw yung magpapalabas kung ano, 'di ba? Kung anong gusto mong direction ng conversation and yung mga follow-up question that's appropriate. But either way, it's fun because I'm genuinely interested in my guest, and now as a guest, I'm genuinely interested naman in the show that I'm in. So, yun. Parang less worries lang, less concerns. Hindi naman pressure, but more like, mas ko ngayon, relax lang.
Nakakatuwa, di ba? Galing lang, no? Ano naman yung mga adjustment na ginawa mo sa career mo facing the pandemic, Sonjia? So, syempre, ito, going virtual and all. Ano yung mga, nagkaroon ka ba ng konting anxiousness? Nagkaroon ka rin ba ng doubts na, makakaya ko ba to? Mapag-aaralan ko ba itong iba't ibang technology na to? What are your take on this? How did you, like, we're already going third year on the pandemic by next year, pero ano yung mga,
years na ba?
grabe, di ba? Hindi mo akalain. Pero ano yung mga naging learnings mo rin at the same time, paano ka nag-adjust?
So like I said, ang principle talaga is we have to be flexible, 'di ba? So the online work, we've had to adjust. There were a lot of help naman from the production team of CBN Asia. Kasi nung super lockdown na bawal kami mag-taping, we had to do the show online. So we have to tape online. And so, sila muna yung nag-aral ng kung anong gagawin kasi kailangan nila kaming i-direct, 'di ba? So ayun, nakatulong 'yon. And then yung online show naman, pinadalhan ako ng isang ilaw nung production team. And then eventually, I started buying my own equipment, like mga ano lang naman, ilaw, ganyan. And then my camera, paunti-unti. Syempre, there's a lot of adjustment there kasi hindi naman ako sanay na ako yung behind the cam. Ito, ikaw na yung makeup art. Ayun, I had to be my own hair and makeup artist.
Yes.
Lahat ako na, medyo mahirap siya. Challenging, pero okay naman, kaya naman. My challenge now is that I don't really have a studio, wala akong office space. So kung saang sulok, doon tayo. Flexible lang, ayan.
Nakakatuwa
Flexible
yun,
lang.
no? Nakakatuwa yung pagkakashare mo ng pagiging flexible, di ba? Even if in terms of
Applicable in all aspects of life.
exactly. In terms of the setup, in terms of fixing yourself, in terms of managing your scripts, everything. Talagang kailangan you really have to be adaptable and, laban. Kaya yan.
Yes,
So,
yes, tama.
I'm pretty much sure yung mga viewers nating career woman out there na nanonood, ang daming natututunan sa'yo, Sonjia. Now, let's
Sana.
talk about, yes, of course, let's talk about the matters of the heart. Ayan. Marami kasing syempre people out there, career woman out there, even ang mga lalaki, ang mga kabataan. Di ba when it comes to the matters of the heart, ang daming crossroads, ang daming tanong, ang daming mga hinihinging mga tipong signs and all of those things, di ba? And I know that you are married to a pastor, his pastor Fidel. How did you know na siya na yung God's gift, di ba? Kasi there are those that are coming to me also for coaching and counseling na, Coach, 7 years kami, 10 years, and then it end up, wala, hindi kami nagkatuluyan. And then there are those na parang 3 months lang sila, alam na nilang God's gift talaga yun ni Lord sa kanila. So, ayan, share us your beautiful story of marriage with Pastor Fidel and paano mo nalamang God's gift siya?
Paano ba? Hindi. There's nothing mystical about it. I hope if there's something I want people to take away. There's no, Lord, kapag tumingin ba ako sa EDSA tapos makita ko yung billboard ni Ann Curtis, ay, ibig sabihin ba yung crush ko na talaga, siya na ba talaga yon? Nothing crazy like that. Nothing mystical about it. First of all, I really don't recommend long engagements. I think that kind of parang, nung sinabi mong 7-10 years, like, oh my gosh, that's too long. Kung hindi nyo pa alam ang gagawin nyo for the future, parang hindi siya okay. So, I think, I'll just share muna, I was in a point in my life, I think I was 26, 27 years old. Sabi ko, Lord, ayoko na ng mga kasi ang dami kong naging bubu sa love life din. Ang dami kong kasyungahan talaga. Na parang kasi,
Thank you
dahil
for your vulnerability of saying that, diba? Kasi normal naman yan sa atin.
Oo, madami akong mga, kahit nung naging Christian na ako, ang dami ko, Lord, sige, kunin mo na lahat sa buhay ko, basta ako bahala sa love life ko, ako, ganyan. O mukha naman siyang okay, nag-church naman siya, pero hindi talaga kasi siya okay. Mga ganon, or parang, so dumating ako sa point na napagod ako sa sarili kong katangahan, or napagod ako sa sarili kong katigasan ng ulo. And God didn't condemn me for that, but He just comforted me. And parang sabi ko, Lord, sige, ikaw na bahala sa love life ko. I really just want a man who honors you. I wasn't even thinking of being with a pastor. Parang, basta man of God, basta somebody who honors you, somebody who puts you first, somebody who will love you more than he will love me. Parang kasi gusto ko ganun eh. Ikaw ang una sa buhay namin individually bago kaming dalawa. Kasi we want someone, parang I want someone who because God is most important in my life, I knew I wanted to be with someone who's most important in his life was God as well. So, non-negotiable sa akin yun. Kung na Kristiyano ako, gusto ko Kristiyano din yung mapapangasawa ko. Kasi si God yung pinaka-importante sa akin eh. And if I don't share that with the person I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with, I don't think it will work out. So, I dated with marriage in mind. Ayoko ng mga parang na doon ako sa ayoko makipag-date, ayoko makakilala ng someone just because kinikilig ako or may gusto ko sa tao. Tapos let's see where this is gonna go. Hindi. If we're gonna date, let's see if pang marriage ba to. Kasi kung hindi, wag nating ituloy. So, Fidel
But plain and
actually,
simple.
oo, parang
No more
ayoko
time
mag-date
wasting,
ng
di ba?
oo, ng 3, 5, 7 years. Tapos, anong plano mo para sa atin? Wala. Hindi ko pa alam kung ano yung mangyari sa feelings ko. Dapat na-figure out mo na yung bago mo ako niligawan. Parang ganun yung ano ko. So, friends kami ni Fidel for mga a year. Friends lang talaga, Coach Elena. As in, walang special relationship, walang special pagtitinginan. Siguro towards the end of that year, nagugustuhan ko na siya, nagugustuhan niya ako. Pero, nung nagugustuhan ko nga siya, iniiwasan ko pa siya. Kasi sabi ko, ayoko ma-develop tapos mag-move on ako mag-isa kasi nagkagusto ko sa kanya. So mga nung mga January yun 2014 ata. Sabi na, tara Sonjia, kape tayo. Tapos sabi ko, ay, may sasabihin to sa akin. Sasabihin nito may gusto sa akin kasi hindi naman to nagkakape. Tapos sinabi lang sa akin na yun, the reason why I asked you is because I really, really like you and okay lang ba na na i-pursue kita, iligawan kita. Sabi ko, teka lang, bago ko sagutin ng tanong mo, pinagdasal mo ba to? O pinag-isipan mo ba itong mabuti? Pinagdasal mo ba to? Kasi kung wala lang, itigil na natin itong pag-uusap na to. Sabi niya, Sonjia, grabe ka.
Straightforward, ah.
Oo. Sabi niya, Sonj, if it were just me, mga 7 months ago pa lang niligawan na kita. But I wanted to talk to God first about you. Na parang, Lord, ano ba tong babaeng to sa buhay ko? Kasi she's interesting, she loves you, and I have feelings for her, pero what do I do with these feelings? So, prinasis niya muna yung feelings na with God so that nung finally, nagsabi siya sa akin, may plano siya in mind na Sonjia, gusto ko, ikaw, hopefully, ang goal natin dito, ikaw pakakasalan ko, yun ang goal ko, yun ang plano ko, why I'm telling you my feelings, kasi, word of advice, parang you can't just tell somebody how you feel without a plan on what to do with those feelings, kasi feelings are just feelings. Diba? You have to be responsible for those feelings. You have to be responsible for dumping your feelings on someone. So, hindi ako trash bag, hindi ako tapunan ng feelings, diba? So, sabi niya, syempre, ang goal ko dito, marriage in mind. And if, this goes well, syempre, gusto kita pakasalan. Yun yung goal ko. So, bago pa ako kiligin sa sinabi niya, parang bago pa ako makareact sa sinabi.
Kinikilig din naman ako dito at I'm sure ang viewers natin, di ba?
Bago pa ako kiligin, bago pa ako mag-react sa feeling niya, parang sabi ko kay Lord, ay, wala na to, game over. Ito na yung mapapangasawa ko. So, after mga 4 months.
Ang ganda naman. And then, go ahead, sige.
After mga 4 months, after mga 4 months, na-engage kami. Tapos, kinasal kami the following year. January 2015 kami kinasal. So, I was blessed because deep down, I really wanted to get to know somebody as a friend na hindi yung as a friend, but just a genuine friend na with proper boundaries as friends and na parang somebody who knew who I was, na parang wala akong pretensions. So, naging magkaibigan talaga kami. And I'm just blessed na when I realized na, oh my gosh, Fidel prayed for me for around 6-7 months before he did anything about his feelings because he wanted to be sure with God. And at the same time, he was also talking to older men in the Lord, like yung mga kuya niya sa church, na
probably other pastors as well.
Yes, so I was gonna say, parang to process those things with him as well. And so he had accountability. And on my end, I had also had accountability with mga older women in church na napoprocess din yung feelings ko. So I wasn't dating we were just dating with us. We had a community with us who were supporting us, who were guiding us, and who were for us, so that we would honor the Lord together in our relationship. So, yun. Kasi, importante yun eh. I think we can't do life alone, let alone do a romantic relationship na wala kang... nangyari na sa akin yun, ang gulo talaga. Na
Yes,
mga
it's a
super bad
mess, no?
decisions kasi.
Yes, it's really a
So,
mess.
yes.
Beautiful
So,
sharing.
yun.
Amen. Yun lang masasabi ko, 'di ba? Romantic, inspiring, at talaga namang I'm sure all our viewers out there magkakaroon ng hope na talagang it's really possible that God will give you really yung God's gift niya as long as you really pray for
Yes.
it, and at the same time, yun, being obedient and really hindi nakasentro dun sa pangsarili mong kagustuhan. Right?
Yes.
So, ang serious na ng usapan natin. Let's
Oo nga.
play some game. Excited ka ba
Okay.
dito? Meron kami dito
Kinakabahan
games.
ako.
No worries, Sonja. We have here, wow, Q&A. Fun
Okay.
fair. So, itong
Fun
Q&A
fair.
na to is question and action.
Okay.
Show us the colored board, please, tech team. Our production. Ayan, nakita mo, very colorful. Sa likod ng colored board natin, meron dyan either Q for question or A for action.
Okay.
So, if it's a
Truth or
question,
dare.
sasagutin mo yung question ko. Pag A
Okay.
action, nako, may konting game yan na action.
Okay,
Sanay
sige.
ka naman sa acting, Sonja. What
Why
color do
not?
you want?
Ah, um, purple. Yung nasa taas, the darker one.
The darker
Darker
one, a purple. Ayun, sa taas. Show us the back of the color board, production team, please. Ano bang nasa likod niyan? Question.
Question.
All
Kaya
right.
question.
Fun fair. Total, we have a feel of Miss Universe. Pang Miss Universe ang question ko.
Okay, ito na yung corona ko. Wow.
Ayan, di ba? May crown ka. So, Miss Sonja, hindi. Talking about Miss Universe, mga pageantry, and all of those things. Para sa'yo, what is the universe in you?
The universe in me is
Yes.
God who owns the universe.
Oo.
He is on the throne. He must be on the throne all the time, not myself. So because he holds it all together, so he owns the universe. So doon tayo sa may-ari ng universe. If that makes sense. So it's Christ in me. That's the whole universe in my heart. Yun.
Napakaganda ng sagot mo, 'di ba? Very authentic, very real. Thank you so much, Sonja. And I'm pretty much sure a lot of people can relate to that dahil talaga naman what's important, these are all temporal, that what we have right now. Again, at the end of the day, it's really our salvation, our relationship with our Christ, Lord Jesus Christ. So with that being said, wonderful question and answer portion of our game. Maraming salamat. Funfair, let's give a round of applause to our beautiful guest, actress,
Thank you.
host, Miss Sonjia Calit. Palakpakan po natin siya, Funfair. Would you want to plug anything? Saan kanila pwedeng makita? Social media accounts mo or whatnot? Go ahead,
Yes.
Sonjia.
Okay. I'm on Instagram at Sonjia Calit. So SonjiaCalit. A lot of people get my name wrong, but it's Sonjia yung Sonja. And then on Facebook, Sonjia Calit. And please watch us on the 700 Club Asia. That's midnight, Mondays through Fridays on GMA. And Wednesdays on Kapit Lang on the 700 Club Asia and CBN Asia Facebook pages, and also on YouTube. And yun, that's
Thank you
where
so much,
you can
Miss
find
Sonjia. And yeah, I believe this coming month of December, I'll be also one of the stories to be
Oo nga,
featured
sana ako
in
yung host ulit.
700 Club. Ayan, maraming salamat sa inyo. Thank you so much, Miss Sonjia Calit, for being one of our special guests for our Christmas
Thank you for
special
having
in Woman
me.
Awards.
I had fun. God bless
Thank you. See you around. God bless and Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Merry Christmas,
Thank you.
everybody. Stay safe.
God bless. Thank you so much. Indeed, it's a beautiful encounter. It's a beautiful show once again of TNC. Ito po ang Women at Work. Maraming maraming salamat. And of course, speaking about thank you, ayan, maraming salamat po. We would just like to have a moment of appreciating and saying thanks to all the people behind Women at Work, sa lahat ng production, and of course to Miss Apple. Maraming salamat. I want to quickly also, making a difference. I celebrated my 50th birthday this year, and I'm grateful because I was able to do a lot of pay it forward to different companies who needs mental health workshop, coaching. Ayan, get in touch with me. My Facebook page is Ellen Perez Life Coach. You can also send me an email at coachellenperez@yahoo.com if you need any coaching, counseling, not just for mental health, also for any soft skills training that you or your company requires. Ayan, and also for my also a breakthrough with me as well. Ito nga pong June, I was featured as well in Kapit Lang. Sana po nakatulong yan sa mga karamihan na nanonood natin ngayon na viewers, sa mga kababaihan. Maraming maraming salamat po muli sa inyong lahat, and I'll hope to see you next year for the season 2 of Women at Work. And lastly, I want to greet my mama and my papa, Mama Dal, Papa Dal, happy birthday. December ang kanilang birthday, and once again, maligayang Pasko po sa inyong lahat. God bless us all. This is Coach Ellen Perez, helping people find their strength from their desperation to becoming an inspiration, shining for God, to be a light for others. See you next time. Women at Work, ang galing mo, panalo ka. Bye!